Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 11th, 2014. Today is Wednesday. So looking at the economic calendar for the week, not much going on today. Just one number, the GDP claimant count change, which may or may not have a big impact at 10:30 this morning. Historically, this is not the biggest number in the market, but it has impacted the market before. So if you are in a position in the GBP, just be aware of this number coming out. It could save you some dollars. Looking right here, just at the Euro USD, we're at the bottom of this range here at 135.25, and we've bounced about 30 pips from this just in the past day or so. Looking at a weekly chart, we're at this 135 level, okay, or close to it. So this is a major area. So I would expect some sort of bouncing into maybe challenging 136 at some point over here, just to challenge it again. Look, it's much harder to trade the euro because it has so many levels. Okay, but I would look to again, I would look for it to fill this gap between 135.5 and 135 to 136. So keep it on your radar. Let's see if it does slowly make its way back. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, it's another nice range trading opportunity. As we can see here, every time it tops off this range, it just sells off. So after making this huge move, okay, this is expected, all right? And this is exactly what's been going on. Looking at an 8-hour chart, you'll see that it's much easier to play these ranges on the low side and the top side. And that's exactly what had happened here. And these are opportunities. We mentioned this the other day, I believe, that to jump in here a little bit short. Now we're in the middle, so it's a little bit more difficult to decide where to really as an entry point. But if we do hit somewhere closer to the 170 level, 170.20 level, I would look to cover my shorts and go long. If we do rally at this point and try to hit this upper level, then I would say I'd maybe get a little bit more aggressive and anticipate a breakout. But it has really given itself some strong history that it's not ready for a breakout. But you never know. Okay, so you have to be prepared in the different scenarios. So those were two scenarios that we gave. If it does challenge this 170.20 level, maybe look to buy it. If it does make this reversal right here and challenge this 172.5, maybe I'd look to buy the breakout. So those are two strategies that you can use with the GBP Japanese yen. And keeping in mind, there's a number at 10:30 this morning. Looking at the Aussie USD, it's been rallying this past couple of days, up 60 pips for the week. So if you're looking for just making maybe a 20 pip move, buy the retracements, buy the pullbacks, and sell into strength. So this is a good opportunity as well this week for an upside move. Just to go over the USD ZAR. The USD ZAR has gotten much stronger recently, just perking up ever since it hit. This is not a good chart to show that, but ever since it hit 130, the 1030 level, the 1030 level down here, we've had this nice rally for the US dollar and the weakness for the ZAR. So keep in mind that it's still something that can go back into the 11 range. Okay, so just be aware of it. All right, and there's multiple opportunities for people to trade it and to really get into a position where they can take advantage of it. So just be careful on the downside if you do enter it, because there are certain levels that they could really retrace back. Looking again, just looking again at this chart on a longer time frame. Okay, wait for that to populate a little bit. Just bear with me. There we go. We saw that this 1030 level was a major level. So if we do decide to consolidate, the 1080 level is a good place to start shorting it and covering it at 1060. So I would anticipate really that we'd be trading in this range until there's upward momentum, continued upward momentum into the 1130 area, which we hit before. Looking at the gold, okay, the gold has really been pretty strong over the past couple of days. This is a minute chart, that's not going to help. If we look at a 4-hour chart, we broke up, we consolidated at this level of 1242, and then we spiked up to 1250, 1255. Again, a consolidation, and then perked up another 6 points to 1260. So, all in all, we're about 18 points from the lows, and I would still anticipate that at a certain point we somehow recover this 1285 area and somehow fill this gap. Until it does really show to us that it's worthy of being below 1300 level, I would really see some sort of confirmation of that. So, these days, there's money being flowed out and money being flowed in, and people have to do some sort of short coverings. So I would expect this to really consolidate further into the week until there's further direction. Much more difficult to trade these days because of lower volume, just keep in mind. Looking at the Dow, okay, really very strong all in all. What I would suggest, one of the traders we used to work with used to do, he used to go across the room looking at this graph, and he used to say, what is it doing? So this is clearly an uptrend with multiple entry points, and this is over a 2-year period. So really, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't in this for the past 2 years, you should be asking yourself where you've been. Okay, so this is definitely something that has continued strength and continued buying, just to buy the pullbacks. It's at these levels, I think, very difficult to enter just because there's no pullbacks. Just simply there's no pullbacks. There's more blue bars up than there are red bars down in order to catch it. So, if you're not really ready to trade it, just keep an eye on it because it will have certain ripple effects on the other markets just because it does have some importance to it, just in general. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.